There's so many games where people go, you know, the game's fine if it just was in a different series. Like, they're trying to diversify the genre too much. I should have adjusted all my numbers so I can now carry the amount of ammo I want it, so that it's nice and round. This should be 36 plus 72 full clip. This should be 60 plus full clip. This should be 53 or 54 plus full clip. Because that's just a fun number to start out on. This should be 550 in the clip. This should be 50 and 5 in the clip. Yep. So essentially, I've rounded out the numbers a bit. Same for pistol. Pistol should be 120 in. Oh, hi. We'll need someone to empty these bullets into. It now does 20 damage, by the way. It's a bit stronger. 20 damage is exactly what a trite has, and that's what I wanted for the pistol. Make it a trite gun. That I want to hold on to, because I think we're coming back here later. Man, I like this new, bigger... Okay. Yeah, I get it. It's very spooky. Oh no, I'm so spooked! Blood and skeletons! Not like I've been fighting skeletons. Oh, hi, Jim. Well, that was an alright fight. More like a scrap, really, but... Can I please stop shooting everyone I'm eating the groin? I can't even have a Beepus. And I still feel bad about it. Oh boy. Gosh darn, I hate it when it takes forever for the doors to close. Hi. I saw your brain. Pretty sure you're gonna feel bad about that, so I'm sorry for looking at your brain. Sorry for looking at your brain. Sorry for looking at your brain. Didn't mean to look at your brain! Let's have a look-see. Ah, that looks so much better, doesn't it? 550. Ah, oh, that looks so good, in fact, that I'm just gonna go, ooh, ooh. Jim. Jim. Jim, we had to talk about this. I'm not okay, Jim.
This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated November 1st, 2145. Patient 0432, a Private Steve Jensen of the UAC Darklight Armor Corps Division, expired today at 15:43 of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. This is approximately 110 hours after his return from expeditionary missions. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. He was the last surviving member of his outfit. 4 other squad mates, who also came back with Private Jensen, expired from injuries suffered on that last mission shortly after their return. Before his death, Private Jensen was heard screaming in both English and other languages. Something about demon hordes feasting on our souls. The other language was later discovered to be Aramaic. Due to security concerns in the area, I've secured some armaments within my office. This is the audio log of Medical Supervisor Peter Raleigh, dated October 29th, 2145. We have exhausted all known forms of drug treatment in hopes of finding a way to abate this strange outbreak of dementia, and I have yet to receive any additional data from the psychiatrists back on Earth. Options are quickly dwindling. Approximately 80% of all extraplanar participants exhibit signs of mild neuroses within the first 48 hours after returning from their expeditions. Within 72 hours, 75% of patients exhibit extreme signs of paranoid delusion and violence. We have isolated these cases in hopes of finding the pathogen. As yet, we can find no biological contaminants that would lead to such drastic changes in cognitive
Progress, Marine.
It seems that whatever this pathogen is,
You will
it
die,
attacks higher
and your
brain
soul
functions
die
and only
mine.
leaves more basal functions in the lower brain stem. We've witnessed that a high percentage of subjects lose ability for rational thought and communication skills, and then the physical changes become evident. Subjects in this group appear to atrophy. Skin pales, muscles become slack, bone, teeth, and fingernails become almost translucent, veiny sinews of their former selves. I have never seen anything like this in my career. Our observations continue.
I made it faster again. I just like it faster. Just standard procedure. In the test chamber.
Who's there? Oh, thank God. You're not one of them. I thought everyone else was gone. I was part of this. I helped them. The madness of opening to another dimension. Look, we don't have much time. We let it through. The evil, the protective stabilizer on the portal just failed after Betruger took the device. It was an artifact we had found in the ruins. He took it into the portal, and hell followed him out. You have to help me first. I'm going to try to get the teleporter systems running again. The areas are destroyed around us, so it's the only way through this part of the complex. You need to find me a working plasma inducer. It's all I need to get the teleporter working. You can look for it in operations. I have a security clearance. I'll unlock some doors for you. There. We don't have a lot of time. Please hurry.
During the battle, the cube gains power. Oh, this guy's so excited about it.
Don't...
You know what? I'll give this guy the benefit of the doubt and let him stick around for a little longer. But you're still on the list. You're still on the list.
Decontamination process started. Decontamination complete. Have a nice day. decontamination process.
Give me another scrub, Doc. Hey, you missed, pal.
Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
Wait, why is that indicator? Oh. It's all red and stuff. This all is here, by the way, so enemies can't follow you easily. So that Mr. Big Dummy doesn't get his ass whooped. Dude, what the hell happened to you? Jim, you were such a cool guy! What happened to you? Whatever happened to you? You made your mistake. You'll make a nice splatter on the wall, motherfucker. Roscoe, you can't keep me out. These aren't offices. They're jail cells! Why does everyone around here get the luxury cells but me? Man, there's an artificial surface there so that works out well. Oh my god. Get out of my way, pretty woman! Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Warning. Alon systems active. Access denied.
What does it do? Does it put out the fires or something? Wrong weapon. Or was it? Yeah, it was. I can't lie to my grandmother forever about the weapons I use at work. Gosh, an overzealous player might have gotten hit by that.
Medical report 16.
Oh, hey, Jim. Oh, hey, Jim. Oh, hey, Jim. Oh, hey, Jim.
Dark light on expired yesterday. Private Jensen was suffering from paranoid delusions and full-blown dementia. Treatment was unsuccessful. Initial psychiatric interviews suggested only mild psychosis with speech, motor activity, and thought processes within normal range. Paranoia being the only psychotic element directly evident. Reference interview G8A. Private Steve Jensen, October 18th.
UAC psychologist Dr. Hooper interviewing Steve Jensen, male, age 27.
I think I have a whole video where you can already listen to all this in all the comfort in the world.
2 weeks, please. I don't want to talk. Well, I'm here to help you, Steve.
I've tried talking. They think I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy.
They, your colleagues, aren't doctors. Let me help you.
Help! Nothing can help us.
You heard the man. Nothing can help us. Not even shooting a demon in the crotch is gonna help us now. Gem. Gem. Gem! The trick is, trying to get a headshot with one of the pellets actually does mince reliably. Ooh. I'm trying to work it, buddy! Get out of my hair! Why any of this? Yoink. I'm not taking that. We're yoinking back. We're yoinking it back, baby. Huh. That's a backpack, by the way. It contains random miscellaneous ammo. It's a pistol. Look at that. 12 and 120. Oh, we're at maximum. Oh, man. It's the Bagufka! You can't keep me out. Let me in! Let me in! Mr. Abrams, we need to have a talk. Mr. Abrams, I swear it'll be very short. You can't tease me like that, video game.
Alarm systems deactivated.
Anyway, let's go scrub this place with some good old-fashioned plasma. We need to find Mr. J.J. Abrams. Zombie. They're probably zombies that are over there, right? Yeah. Mr. Abrams! Fucking Phil Wilson.
As requested, the following is my initial feedback on my
Baklava!
first trip through the portal. Private First Class Frank Cinders, dated October 15th, 2145. I don't know exactly where to begin.
Obviously, I survived the first trip and feel no worse for the wear. I'm not feeling any of the symptoms reported by the others who have gone in before me, but I'm at a point where I'm still trying to process everything. Thankfully, the place looks deserted and devoid of any life, but the flames and heat and stench of the place. It smells of death, decay, and tomorrow we're going back in with some of the eggheads, the science division, to start securing forward positions, and we expect to start sending out the mapping droids at the same time. I feel I must admit on a personal note that I've got a really bad feeling about this. I don't understand what we're doing there or what we hope to prove. PFC Simmers, signing off.
Hey! No cuddling during work hours.
Audio log for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs, October 20th, 2145. Today I witnessed the third test of the teleporter in the 3 weeks that I've been here. Volunteers are becoming harder and harder to come by, and it isn't difficult to see why. They all come back screaming like loons about demons, pools of blood, real fire and brimstone stuff. At first I wasn't paying much attention, just doing my job, but the last was Robert Clayton. I met him my first day here. This guy chews up rocks and spits out gravel, as tough as they come. Having to sedate him and drag his drooling body to the isolation, it's really freaked me out. I'm gonna put in for a transfer as soon as I'm able.
I think anyone wrote about this one. Well, let's see if I care. Well, the Marines had this upgraded machine gun. Be so much better off, really.
Medical report 16-8, date November 2nd, 2145.
I'm gonna get me a BFG. I'm gonna get me a BFG. I'm gonna bet me a BFG, and I've not earned it one bit. I wonder if they mind if you put them in the wrong slot. I can't imagine everyone's too satisfied about that happening. There's one accounted for here, but... How much you make this so involved, science? Let's all go to the... Whoa! Lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. You should be able to see it now.
Yes.
Go to the lobby. let's all go to the lobby.
Wait, so this one can you install fucking 72 bullets in that? Load. I mean, I'm an idiot. Did you get some mods?
I
working
modded.
finally?
I modded the guns myself. Actually, if you watch the whole series, you'll see my conclusions as I did that.
I've only got to part 3 so far.
The Bufka. I like that it's a prototype, but that other guy has a complete model of it apparently.
No, he
Some
just
other-
has a second prototype.
That's weird. Anyway, also noteworthy, the pistol's faster and a bit stronger. It's actually a gun you might want to use now. Shotgun is tighter, faster, but less shots, and also I decreased the ammo on everything.
Good.
Like, everything gives you less ammo. I can carry less ammo. This thing I just gave more ammo, because you barely get any of it anyway. And the plasma I just gave more, so that it's a nice 5,500. Oh, look at that. That's so much better. The neurotic side of my brain is like so happy.
I want to play this game too later. You'll have to send me the mods that if it's just
I'll send you-
something that you can send over Discord.
Oh, I can just send you some PK files, and you can throw them in there, and the shit'll all work.
Sounds good. My biggest complaint was the fucking shotgun. It's like, hey, it shoots sideways.
If I can get a good spot, I'll show you just how nice and tight it is now. Look at that. That is how big it is originally at this distance.
Yes, I know. It's stupid. I remember playing this and I hated the shotgun so much.
Excellent. That will get the teleporter working again. And you don't have much time. You're going to need to teleport across the containment chamber. It's the only way through this part of the complex. Head into the chamber and initiate the sequence on the machine. I'll take care
Oh,
of
he
the
stole this
rest.
guy's pistol.
I'm not going with you. Good luck. But before you go, I want you to take something. It's a journal I made about the experiments. Those things. It's all there. It'll explain everything. Get it to someone so this never happens again.
One thing that kind of gets me is they took, like, when you hover over someone, it's their name and all right, but the little icon even goes aside slightly so that the text is more centered. That's such a. There's so many minor details, so many little itty bitties of someone's UI love, and it just gets me that this had the Doom name slapped on.
Yeah, it's a nice game, but it's not a very good Doom game, even though I loved it.
I loved it too. It's one of the few spooky games that I like playing.
Decontamination process started.
It's also one of my original LPs, full of all the garbage. I think I even ate Pringles during that one, like I did with a lot of my old videos.
Complete. Have a nice day.
Just listen to me, Cromsh. I like there's one button and it's really big.
Systems
Yeah,
activated.
let's go into the...
Teleportation.
There are multiple fonts on this UI!
3, 2, 1.
Why would you design a UI to have multiple fonts like that at once? Ugh, it's my esophagus. After burrito.
Or colon, or whatever.
It's a pork column, yes, sure.
It's gross. You're inside a sausage, yes.
Man,
No
I love
wonder
the
people saying the fucking pork is haram. Because through it lies the way to the fucking hell.
The way to a man's love is through the way to a man's love is his stomach or something like that. Or the man's love.
And the
goes to
problem is, they decided the monsters to be smoochable.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, Hell Knight could get it.
The shotgun, by the way, can now actually reliably kill things from a distance.
Good. That was the main problem. It's like, hey, you have to be up someone's fucking nostrils.
I think you could actually get away by nerfing the nerfing the amount of ammo you get a little bit more, and you would actually start to get pinched for ammo.
Yes.
Like, I nerfed this a little bit, and you could nerf it further, and you still wouldn't get low damage, like ammo problems. Just jam it in his chest. I've shot so many imps in the groin lately. They're getting too close. Respect the personal space or get the groin shot. I don't make the rules.
There's also a mod, I believe, one of the first mods that was ever made. Oh, by the way, you can crouch below these, which is neat.
I know. The shoulder light.
Duct tape. You basically duct tape the flashlight to the fucking gun.
Yeah, as much
So
as
thanks
I...
for your point.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this. I think that in the early sections, where the game is actually like legit spooky and does a whole bunch of spooky stuff, bad idea. But as I mentioned this earlier in another session, where it's like, yeah, it would have been great if at some point you just get the duct tape, you know? It's like, okay, the spooky parts are over, let's just give you the flashlight and go on with our lives. And I don't like that the BFG edition takes it too far the other way. Like, I would have loved it if in the early sections you have to hold it with your hand, and at some point, like, make it a funny scene where it's like you pick up the duct tape and just strap it onto your shoulder.
Oh yeah, and the fucking rock music from Dead Rising is playing as he just like dust comes off of it, and like noises. Hey zombie.
Let's give him the treat.
Nice.
What an honor it is to be shot with a rocket. Even though I have 150 max health, I don't like that the maximums are 125 and then 100. But those ammo dispensers, and I mentioned this before, they should have gone for either the health dispensers or the health kits. Also, in case you're noticing, the flashlight is actually slightly bigger. I did increase its range by like 50% or something.
Well, so it makes sense that they would have both the med kits and the stations.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Really only needs one of them. One allows for more.
Makes sense.
Or like give you a little health pack you can fill up like an Estus flask. Like if you have surplus, you can take it with you.
Yeah, same way it was done in fucking Duke Nukem. Can you imagine some of the mutants show up and there's like demons just standing there while the dude is in his PD? It's like don't attack him, it's rude.
Can you? Oh my God! They just spell it. Can you go online and see if you can find the code? I wonder what this message says in the BFG edition. I have a playthrough of that, but I don't know where.
I have no idea, but the Martian Buddy used to be a website that
it used to be a website, but in the BFG edition, because the website was already down by then, they put it in the game. So this wouldn't be go online because I don't think they make mention of going to the website. So I want to figure that one out. I want to know about that. I might even play the BFG edition because fuck it, man. I'm playing on veteran. I'm having a decent time.
You want me to look up the code?
No, I know the code for the Martian buddies. Oh God, why can't my brain just remember 3-digit numbers? Because I'm not looking, that's the problem.
I think that reload animation Twitter is kind of dead. See, they're fucking homing in on me.
Oh yes! There's another section where I basically figured that out. They can go around corners very easily. Bunch of fucking cheaters is what they are. But it's scarier when they cheat.
It's scary when the player cheats.
Also, I made this thing, I think, slightly faster. It's also less accurate. Because it's like, it's accurate in short bursts. I'm like, okay, just make it inaccurate then. This
quick 2-1. Okay.
This one is, like, it shoots super accurately. It's like 100% accurate, I think. But it's just weak as all shit. Yeah, but Truger's having a field day, I know. But Truger, don't fuck with the light like that. That's illegal. Oh, wait, it's him.
Does he revive them?
No, that was an arch foul.
No, I know, but Archviles used to revive them. I don't.
Yeah, I think they just teleport in dudes here.
Gross.
I like this guy takes a shot of adrenaline and he's like, like a fresh drink.
Yeah, exactly, because he doesn't inject it, he just drinks it.
Give me my thirsty burst.
Thirsty burst, oh my god.
Listen,
I gotta... The thing that I hated about this is that goddamn bodies just explode. Like, I get demons, but just a corpse, you whack it twice with a flashlight and you just... and melt. That was gross.
I love crappy brands in video games.
I know. It's perfect. See, now actually fighting these guys with a shotgun is fun.
I like that I'm peeking around this fucking corner looking like, hi dude, how you doing? Also, it's so easy to edit these weapons, and I would love if that was the case in every game in the world ever. You could just very easily increase attack speed and all that kind of stuff, and just make them what I want. Because this game was so flunky plunky, and now I'm happy bappy.
I like that.
Minigun, by the way, is ridiculously powerful. It does 25 damage per shot, which is several times that of a minigun, of the machine gun. It's ridiculous.
But it is basically rifle ammunition, so whatever. Chain gun, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Interesting.
I like how
Also,
they kept the
I
fucking-
found a way
Yeah.
to get rid of the self-damage of the grenade.
Why though?
I don't know. I hate the grenade. It's so bad, but... I broke your contamination field to suit.
I'm gonna stay here and keep working. I'll upload my file.
I like that you can actually shoot the pistol faster. It's annoying when there's like, oh yeah, you can only shoot it like once an hour. Cool.
It
Fun.
felt too slow, and that's the problem. It feels bad, and it needs to feel good. If it feels good, and it can be as slow as it wants, but it still has that to it, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like either give it a lot of damage or and the meteor sound too, or just let it fire faster. Like that's just the mechanics of the games. I don't know why they didn't figure this out then that yet. Oh.
I thought maybe he had like a code somewhere, but I guess he doesn't. Any post-its around here?
I mean, do you want me to look it up?
I already have one window open for that, actually.
Oh, fair enough.
So give me that. It's 624, and then it's also 624.
Okay, ammo.
I don't know why they made everything have its own ammo type. Such a weird move.
Wait, everything is its own type.
Yeah. Plasma and
What do you-
EFG do not share ammo.
Oh, in that sense. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Wow, did you just stun one?
Got him right in the dick.
Oh, I forgot you could shoot. Oh, this one did fucking home in on you. Nice.
Yeah, if I lower the ammo just a smidge, I think I'm going to start running out. And that's good, because that's what I'm looking for. I think this one is already going to run out if I use it too much, because boy, do you get a lot.
Yep.
Despite the fact that the efficiency is technically up. Whoops. Wrong gun.
No, unless you don't kill
Okay,
yourself.
can I just
by
point
accident.
something out? That ammo clip is exactly what goes into the plasma gun, except it's green. So it's possible they were going to have them use the same ammo type at first,
Yeah, they just recolored it because it was stupid.
because they for some reason decided that homogenization of ammo is a bad thing.
To the Delta Complex stasis
Yeah, and then fucking EA Games said, yeah, fuck it. Just make all guns use the same ammo. Fuck it.
Which were recovered during some of the first teleporter tests originating from Delta level
Oh yeah,
3.
people in GMAD are
Little is known about their
super
native environment.
into these. It's amazing.
What?
GMAD. There's a thread on like 4chan about gay monsters, aliens, and whatnot, and they love Doom monsters a lot. I like how these people manage to like, oh, we've managed to acquire like a spinal column of a like if you kill it, it just disappears immediately. How the fuck does that work? How the fuck did you manage this?
Low light vision. Oh no. Listen, I needed the arm for steady. Hell Knight. I like that they used this moment to give us a little taste of what's to come.
Thomas having a fun time. I like that the whole game just makes sense.
To an
You know.
extent.
Like, they actually have fucking toilets. They actually have, like, you know, separate sections of the base dedicated to different stuff. They have the old sections, the new sections, the shiny new ones, and then you have like all the guts in the behind.
Oh my god, this section is so... This is pretty neat, like, because these things glow. It's like, okay, there's no light source here, because this is just a conveyor belt. But luckily, these things are glowy. They did this twice. With the guy in the lantern first, and now this.
The guy with the lantern, now this, yeah. So I like how human technology just works. To the point that even... Oh, wow, did he get around over?
Yeah.
That was funny.
He didn't look left and right before he crossed the street.
Exactly. So anyway, I like that human technology just works. Even if it's to the point that even the fucking demons...
Even the fucking demons what?
Even the fucking demons use it.
Human tech. It just works.
Yeah, like the fucking little robot spider, like fuck it, just employ 10 of them. You can clear out the whole game with them.
What I like is that there are audio logs and all that are like, but the IFF is broken, so they keep shooting people. And you encounter them and they're always just fine.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Sure, go nuts. Go and donuts.
Hello again. Wow, yeah, no, that's rude.
Yeah, very, very rude. Big meanie.
Yeah, so at the time of this recording, there is an event in World of Tanks, which they didn't have the time to complete last year, so they kind of skipped it wholesale.
Ooh,
But they've
what was
actually managed to put into an arcade game about tanks. They managed to add some element of horror, which is actually very good. So the premise is, they they invited the guys who worked on character designs on Sci-Fi, which was neat.
On what game?
World of Tanks, a moment ago.
Yeah. Okay. So who were the monster designers? The designers
So,
dude?
The game, at the time of this recording, the game called World of Tanks is having a Halloween event, which they designed in cahoots with the guy who was working on Silent Hill creature designs.
Ooh, nice.
And so they've added actual horror elements to this, and it actually works very well. Even though it's a game about tanks. This is the premise of that. There was a tiny mining town, well, not mining town, oil rigging town, in the middle of fucking nowhere. And they've discovered something in a nearby town. And apparently in the oil there was some sort of like material that's like otherworldly element that's not even fitting anywhere on the, you know, Mendeleev's fucking table. And so they started mining it, and they started mining it very, very aggressively. And at one point, they apparently broken up whatever mother lode of that material was in the ground, because it was seeping into the oil for thousands of years, probably. But now they found the source of it, and then shit went down. The entire area is now covered in pretty much crystalline giant obelisks of this material, and ooh, shit is spooky. So no people, nothing in there, physics don't make sense, fucking magnetic fields don't make sense. Free sound. Oh my god. Is this a schmuck bait? I think at one point you open this and there's a monster inside. That's the one, yes! Oh, that's perfect. I love it. Right. And so...
Because this is where Betruger used to work. That's why.
Yes.
So we had the fucking entire cabinet hollowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. You were saying.
Yes. And so, 2 entire towns have disappeared, basically. They've managed to evacuate some people. They've sent in the army with the tanks. And, well, they couldn't discover anything. In fact, it looked like they just kind of fell through into another dimension. But there is this otherworldly kind of apparatus in the middle of it that keeps changing positions all over the place. And if you deliver enough of that material by collecting it and depositing it into it, you can actually escape and go home. It's kind of fascinating because as you are collecting this material, other tanks appear, but they seem to not have any like crews in them. Some of the hatches are open, and there's just like black tar inside.
Huh.
So it is fascinating. You're driving around in these like Mad Max style, kitted out tanks, and you try to survive. Very fascinating.
You know, if they didn't just stand there for 5 seconds being like, I'm so spooky, maybe they could do something with their lives.
Yes. Mm.
Ho ho ho, I'm so spooky. Boo boo boo. I think I'm gonna do one more and then I'm done for today because I'm doing a lot already. Let's call this one Session.
Yes.
Sideways Infinity. Because that's what 8 is.